So you're getting divorced and you own a house together and you need to sell it. You know there's probably going to be some tax consequences, of course. So what is it that you really need to know here? What are the consequences and when do you sell the house? Hi, I'm Don Pelletier, I'm owner and broker at the Don Pelletier Group. I understand the challenges of selling your house due to a divorce. In fact, divorce can be very rough on people, and it typically is. Even when it's amicable, it sucks. So let's be real, getting divorced and selling your house are probably two of the most stressful things in life. And if you have to do both at the same time, that can become absolutely overwhelming. Oftentimes the challenges are not with the sale of the house itself, but it's all the other stuff, you know? Yes, you want to address the situation, you want to deal with it, but you shouldn't move so fast that you miss the super important details like this one. Plus, by catching details like what I'm going to go into, you'll both come out ahead with less stress, for sure. So first, a disclaimer. I'm a realtor, I'm not a professional tax accountant or a lawyer. Make sure to check with them for the exact details because everyone's situation is a bit different. But anytime you sell a house and there is a profit made, you're going to be hit with capital gains tax if the profit is over a certain amount. In California, in fact, this tax rate right now is pushing 40%. I mean, that's a lot of money, and when you're selling due to a divorce, your timing really matters. Why? Because in real estate, when you sell your primary residence, there is a capital gains tax exemption of up to $250,000 per person. That's if you're single. But with married couples, each partner gets that exemption for a total capital gains tax exemption of $500,000. So it's possible that if the house sold after the divorce, you could lose a $250,000 exemption, meaning that there's going to be an extra $100,000 in capital gains tax for you to pay. Additionally, to get this exemption, you would have to have lived in the house for 2 of the past 5 years. So if you're filing together or even filing separately, you can still get the $500,000 or $500,000 tax break. But if you're filing separately, each partner can still claim their $250,000 tax exemption, so long as you meet the 2 out of 5 last year rules. I don't want anyone to make a mistake and lose $100,000. I mean, you don't need more stress right now, but you should absolutely consult with someone before starting to do anything. The bottom line here is that you want to preserve the entire capital gains tax exemption. So make sure to plan out your divorce and sale of the house so that the entire $500,000, $500,000 exemption remains in place for you. This is super important. Understanding the market that you're in when selling can guide some of your choices as well. It's very important. So feel free to call me anytime. One of the 12 educational designations that I have is Divorce Real Estate Specialist designation. So I'm personally very well versed on the best practices when selling during a divorce and how to shelter your money. My team and I would be happy to help walk you through all of your options and to help you find the very best solution that's going to work for you should you find yourself in this position. Feel free to reach out at 858-336-1114, or you can email me personally at donp@pelletierhomes.com.